Yo, what's up?
Hey man,
What you doing? Not much. Just remote playing on my PS Portal.
dude, remote playing?
Yeah, obviously remote playing, which is a lot better.
Bro, cloud gaming gives you access to so many games that you probably otherwise would
I know,
even
but
play.
then I can't play my favorite games that I own on the PS Portal.
Yeah, but I mean, I
Cloud
literally use cloud gaming every single where, and it has such a better stable connection than remote playing.
Dude, what do you mean cloud gaming is better? You can't play your favorite games that you own on cloud gaming.
Obviously, cloud gaming is a lot better than remote playing.
You know what? Let's just let YouTube decide what is going to be better, okay? The PS Portal is a divisive device. For some, it is the perfect handheld gaming device that complements their gaming experience on the go, while for others, it still lacks that essential handheld experience by not being able to be played or used offline. And as you guys can see from my comment section on my previous videos, people who even love the PS Portal are still divided on whether remote playing is the best or cloud gaming is the best. Either way, thank you guys so much for your comments. I read literally every single one of them, and I try my best to answer as best I can to every single comment that you guys leave. So thank you so much. And because you guys smashed the like button on my previous PS Portal video, I want to settle a debate, or at least give my 2 cents on the topic. You see, the PS Portal can be used in 2 ways. Either by connecting to your PS5, aka remote playing, or by streaming through Sony's cloud gaming servers. Both methods have their pros and cons, and they have their own use cases. But one is definitely better than the other, right? Well, let's break it all down in this video. And if you end up enjoying this video, why not hit the like button and maybe subscribe? So first up, remote play. This is when your PS Portal connects to your PS5. Basically, the PS Portal mirrors what's happening on your PS5 in real time. It's like taking your PS5 with you in a handheld mode. The catch? Well, your PS5 needs to either be on at all times or in rest mode. And also, nobody else can use your PS5 while you're using remote play. However, though, you can play literally every single game that you own in your console library. So, want to play Cyberpunk, Warzone, or Marvel Rivals? Well, go ahead. As long as those games are installed on your console library, you can just hop in it through remote playing. Cloud streaming, on the other hand, is Sony's newest and latest attempt to making the PS Portal more of a traditional handheld on-the-go device. With a PS Plus premium subscription, you can stream games directly from Sony's servers. No PS5 required, just a login, pick a game, and start playing. Pretty simple, making the PS Portal basically a standalone gaming device. The catch here, however, is that you can only play selected games chosen by Sony in the cloud streaming library. Now, there are over 200 plus games in the cloud streaming library, which is absolutely insane, ranging from PS2 classic games such as Sly Cooper to AAA games such as God of War Ragnarok. And new games are being added every single month. Some games to highlight are God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Hogwarts Legacy, Ratchet & Clank, Control, GTA 5, and many, many more. The list goes on. But if for some reason you can't find a game you like, or you want to play a specific title that's not on the cloud streaming library, well, then you're basically out of luck. But the thing is, who cares about all that if performance is an issue? Luckily, remote play and cloud streaming network performance are about the same, and they are mostly great. There has been a bunch of system updates that have improved the PS Portal's stability and performance. As such, many issues you may have on the PS Portal is not due to the portal itself, but it's actually due to your own Wi-Fi. If you want to know the best settings for your PS Portal, don't forget to check out my video on that. That video will ensure that your PS Portal performs at its absolute best, and there are some hidden tips and tricks there as well. And if you want to know my full thoughts on the PS Portal, you can check out my full review on the base PS Portal and the Midnight PS Portal. All videos are linked in the description. If you've come so far in the video, I just want to say a quick thank you guys to all my subs out there. We've reached over 1K subs in record time, literally 3 to 4 months. And I'm so happy to have you guys with me on this journey. We're finally monetized on YouTube, and it's going to be great. And I promise you guys, there are going to be so many more cool videos going forward. Now, back to the video. For some context, I have a download speed of 466 megabytes and an upload speed of about 353 megabytes. And my PS5 is connected through the Ethernet on a LAN cable. In testing the PS Portal at home, both remote play and cloud streaming gaming had minimal input lag. In single-player games such as Control, you almost can't even notice the difference between playing on your console or on the PS Portal when it comes to input lag and performance. The noticeable difference comes when you're using the PS Portal outside of your home somewhere else. You see, using the PS Portal away from your home Wi-Fi can really hamper the remote playing service and sometimes the cloud streaming experience. To test this out, I hopped in my Tesla and took the Portal with me on a trip to Bergen, which is about 450 kilometers from my PS5 in Oslo. Me and my girlfriend first made a stop at a shopping center and popped up the Portal to test out some gaming on their free Wi-Fi. First, I tried remote play. It did not work at all. Like, it couldn't connect to my PS5 at home. And remember, my PS5 has strong connection. Then I switched over to cloud streaming. Same Wi-Fi, same setup, but the difference? Cloud streaming actually worked. I connected and I started playing. It literally just worked. I then tested the Portal connected to my iPhone using my phone as its hotspot to see how remote play and cloud streaming will actually function when you're using your phone as a hotspot. Remote play was first, but this time it actually worked. I was able to navigate to my PS5 menu and hop into both Alan Wake and some Control. It did, however, have some few hiccups here and there, and I could then notice a bit more input lag than what I would notice otherwise at my home Wi-Fi. Cloud gaming also worked pretty much the same with some grease gameplay, which is a fantastic indie game, by the way. This is what I found out from my testing. You see, remote play requires a direct connection from your PS Portal to your PS5 back home, which means your home Wi-Fi speed needs to be solid and consistent. Furthermore, both your PS5 and your Portal needs to be connected to a stable Wi-Fi. That means if your PS5 is stable, but your Portal is on an unstable Wi-Fi, the connection won't work at all. Cloud streaming, on the other hand, runs entirely on Sony's server, which means your game runs in the clouds and not from your console. There's no dependency on your home network if you're traveling around. All you need is a decent connection on your current network, either when you're in a hotel, in a shopping center, or using your phone as a hotspot. This gives cloud gaming a slight edge and stability and performance when you're actually on the go. But that is on the performance and latency side. What about the visual quality between remote playing and cloud gaming? Is there actually a difference between the two? Both remote play and cloud gaming cap out at 1080p 60 FPS, but the quality isn't quite the same. Remember, when you're remote playing, the PS Portal receives what the console is outputting. You're essentially mirroring what's going on your console at home. So of course, a more powerful console is going to translate that to your PS Portal. If you're on a PS5 Pro, for instance, you're essentially getting a better quality streamed to your PS Portal because the PS5 Pro can output quality mode with ray tracing. Cloud streaming, on the other hand, which console you have doesn't really matter because once again, you're streaming from Sony servers. So when cloud gaming, you're being fed the standard PS5 version of all the games and not the Pro versions of those games. Now, game library option is probably where most people would argue that remote playing on the PS Portal is leagues above cloud streaming or cloud gaming on the PS Portal. With remote play, you can play any game that's installed natively on your PS5. This is probably the biggest advantage that remote play has over cloud gaming. You want to play some Fortnite, Cyberpunk, Alan Wake 2, Warzone, Marvel Rivals, that weird game that specifically you like and nobody else have either heard of or wants to play at all. Well, you can play that game because you own it on your console. You can play that game through remote play. With cloud streaming, on the other hand, your gaming library experience is quite limited. Once again, it's based on which game Sony had decided to add on the cloud streaming library in its beta. Now, even though the library is ever expanding, which is great, and new games are being added every single month, like lately Hogwarts Legacy came to cloud gaming, and you can even play older classic games such as Sly Cooper, or play some heavy-hitting AAA games that you might have missed out on when it first was released now for free. I can totally understand the argument that sometimes you just want to play the games that you've bought, not some random selection by Sony. With cloud gaming, you have zero control over the gaming library, which means Sony can at any time just take and remove a game. For instance, we used to have Horizon Forbidden West on cloud streaming beta, but now it's been removed. And that's just one of many games that have suddenly been removed or vanished from the cloud streaming beta offering. So, which one is better? Do we go with cloud gaming or do we go with remote play? Honestly, the answer really depends on whether you own a PS5 and whether you're going to be traveling a lot. If you're home and have access to your PS5, then remote play wins. Lower latency, better picture quality, and a full game library. But if you're on the go and away from your PS5 or don't have a PS5, then obviously cloud gaming is the way to go. No setup, just pick up and play, and it's almost like having a standalone gaming device. But honestly, having both cloud gaming and remote play is what truly makes this little device such a special gaming device. You're basically having the possibility to both game on the go or remote play in your couch or in your bedroom while the TV or console is being used by somebody else. Each gaming method has its pros and cons, and it depends on how you play. So cloud gaming or remote playing? I know the debate isn't over, so let me know in the comment section, which one do you prefer and for which reason do you prefer the one you prefer? If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button, hit that bell icon, and hey, maybe even hit subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.